Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. This is being recorded at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and we do have a severe thunderstorm watch up for the four counties in northeastern Pennsylvania, and then up through upstate New York, mainly north of Route 84, and also for a few counties in western Massachusetts and for the state of Vermont. I'm not anticipating a watch going up further south, but I wouldn't rule it out completely because we do have some scattered thunderstorms out to the west. Even if they don't put a watch up, it's possible that we could see one or two of these cells get on the strong side, and you can see how the Storm Prediction Center has outlined the risk area for much of upstate New York and for New England, slight risk and a marginal risk for everyone else. So I'm going to come back to this in a moment. But on the satellite, we have actually the first of two weather fronts that are going to be moving through here. One today, one's coming through us today. Another one is going to be coming late tomorrow. The one for late tomorrow, which is still well up to our north and west, is going to bring in dry air for the weekend. It's going to be warm this weekend, but we are going to see a break in the humidity. But meanwhile, this lead frontal system is moving through with a warm front now to our north. We've gotten the humidity to come way up today. You may have noticed the dew points throughout much of the area from eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England are sitting around 70. But most of the main energy with this upper trough, if I'll take the what I drew on it, you can see the brighter white cloud tops that are moving through southeastern Canada and upstate New York. So that's where we're seeing more widespread activity as far as thunderstorms are concerned. And here's how it looks on the radar as of 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're getting severe thunderstorm warnings up along and east of I-81 as you move up through central New York and into north central New York. But again, there are some scattered showers and thunderstorms in Pennsylvania moving eastward. There's a bit more of a line that's in southwestern PA. We'll keep an eye on that and see what that does as it moves east. But I think some areas are going to see some scattered thunderstorms, and it's not impossible that one or two of them could get to be on the strong side. So our risk area for today, as we said, upstate New York and up into New England. For tomorrow, the Storm Prediction Center has us in some general thunderstorm activity, but the marginal risk is southern New Jersey, it's southernmost Pennsylvania, barely, and then into Maryland and Virginia. Then you get into this slight risk in eastern Virginia. The marginal risk cuts across the lower Ohio and into the Tennessee Valley and back into Arkansas and southern Missouri. Day 3, look how dry, how thunderstorm free it is in the Northeast, down through the northern mid-Atlantic states at least, and then in points west. No severe weather is being indicated at the moment for day 3, which is Saturday into Sunday, but we are going to have the usual scattered thunderstorm activity from Virginia down to Florida and then west across the Gulf states. Now, as for rainfall, and there are areas here across the Mississippi Valley, the middle Mississippi Valley, and eastward that are in the state of drought. So the rains that they've been getting with the stalled east-west frontal boundary continue to remain beneficial. But the 7-day rainfall here total is still quite substantial, on the order of several inches or more from southern Kansas and northern Oklahoma eastward across the lower Ohio and the lower Ohio Valley, the Tennessee Valley. Then it tails off a little bit, but still every bit of an inch and a half or more across southern Virginia and North Carolina. Notice the northeast down to New Jersey and into Pennsylvania. It's mostly a quarter of an inch or less, with a few pockets of a half inch to 3/4 of an inch plus. Again, with thunderstorms, you never know. You get into one of these thunderstorms and you wind up getting pounded. So front number 1 comes through this evening. Tomorrow will be a day where we will spend it in clouds and some sun, and the risk that there could be a thunderstorm. But again, you notice how SPC has the risk area more to the south, and that's what the GFS is doing with respect to its development of storms tomorrow, southern New Jersey into Virginia. And then temperatures tomorrow will be in the 80s. The weekend, Saturday and Sunday, will feature lower humidity and sunshine, but temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s both Saturday and Sunday. It will be reasonable. And then Monday, we're going to start to see the humidity come back. And gradually, as we move through next week, temperatures are going to be headed higher. I'm going to be particularly interested in what happens after Tuesday. We've got a front that's going to come through on Tuesday with some showers and storms. And then we're going to start getting into the heat on Wednesday with temperatures back up probably into the 90s, into the lower 90s. And then we're looking at middle to maybe even upper 90s on Thursday. And Friday still remains the day where we could see temperatures in excess of 100 degrees in places away from the coast. And moving beyond next Friday, a more important front looks like it's going to come through Friday evening, which opens us with the possibility of some severe weather. But it does at least indicate that we were talking yesterday with the models on how important it was to see whether the upper highs were going to couple the heat ridge that's been out in the west, to the west in the middle Mississippi Valley. And you see it here, this upper high. And then you've got the Bermuda high, and they're trying to couple here. And the flow from Canada stays well to our north. This is for Friday evening. The models continue to lean to the idea that there's going to be some kind of troughing hanging by here in New England. So that might reduce the temperatures. Not by much. The Europeans are a little more aggressive with this. The GFS is not. And even if it does happen, we could see the heat come back again for Sunday and into the first part of the week beginning August 8th. So bear that in mind. If this is right, we've got some hot weather ahead. It may not be hot, very hot every single day, but there will be some days in this stretch beginning, say, Thursday of next week and lasting through next weekend and beyond, where we could see temperatures well up into the 90s in some places. And, of course, we're going to be coming back to that as we go forward in the next several days and through the weekend and into next week. So eyes to the sky on the radars and the satellite views. So there's the satellite loop. Here's the radar loop, again, as of 2:15 Eastern Time, showing some scattered showers and thunderstorms. The Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time. We'll recap all of this and move along to the weekend and the long range and the tropics. So be sure to tune in. That's at 7:30 Eastern Time.